Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and the continuation of our Gunsmith series. We're on Gunsmith Part 12 now, the MPX. Kind of a carryover from the old Gunsmiths, but a shuffle nonetheless. So let's dive into it and get it built for you. So as usual, we'll get the requirements out of the way. You need an Annihilator flash hider, Steiner Laser Tac 2 tactical flashlight, and a Tactical Dynamic skeletonized foregrip. Those are the three specific items it calls out. We'll get into those in a sec. You also need a sighting range of more than 300, which is just the iron sight, so you're fine there. Ergo above 52, weight less than 4 kilograms, and 180 recoil or less for the total. Now looking into this, we'll look at the specific parts we need. Obviously an MPX, you can buy these right off the flea for pretty cheap, usually cheaper than even Peacekeeper. Just make sure you're getting all the parts and you're not buying the suppressed version. So like this one here, this will work. It's got all the parts you need on it. You're not missing any of the what do you call it, the rails, all that stuff. 38,000, that's what I did, bought it. So next up on your list of parts, let's get through the barters or the expensive ones first. The Laser Tac 2, this is going to be expensive. This is why I like finding these in raid. As you can see, I've got one listed for sale right now. They are unlocked by mechanic at loyalty level 3, but they are locked behind a task, so they're expensive. So keep them out of raid if you find them, sell them, another thing that you can worry about. Now the skeletonized grip, while it's pretty cheap right now, it might get expensive later, so I want to point out the barter for it. It is on skier loyalty level 2, I believe, or is it 3? Let me find it. Yeah, loyalty level 3. It's an expensive barter on here, but as people get into this, these grips can get more expensive. So keep an eye. If you're paying like 100K for one of these, go look for this barter because it might be a little bit cheaper. And then last up is the Annihilator. Same deal. Kind of expensive to buy if you want to buy it straight yourself, but there is a barter and it's from mechanic and it's just for one piece of dynamite. I'm sorry, not dynamite, C4, the TP200. So it's about 20K, 25K, a little bit cheaper to get it that way, especially if these start to skyrocket once more people get up there. As you can see, I got 2 of them. I'm going to list as soon as I sell the other part now that I'm here. Now, as far as your other parts, you need the MPX adapter buffer tube, which you can see he's paying he's charging 35,000. It's $33, but it is on Peacekeeper 3, so it's a little bit higher level. RK1, also higher level, skier level 3, pretty expensive. And then the Colt A2, this is just a cheap buffer tube. You can get it off of Peacekeeper 2. The key is what you buy after that. If a lot of people are going to go buy this PRS Gen 3 in black, and I'm going to show you something here that's going to blow your mind that you don't want to do. So you've got the FDE, which is 12, 13K because nobody likes these. They're ugly for whatever reason. They don't use them, even though on the black, the stats are nearly identical. It's 1 ergo difference, but that doesn't matter on this build. Now, if you go with the gray, also super expensive, but this tan one is going to save you a fortune. So make sure when you do that, my flea market was glitched there a little bit. Let me get back into it and see if we can do it right. So FDE is 12, black is 60, unless you can buy it off Peacekeeper, which I can't even do that yet. And the gray, which comes off the TX15s, also expensive. If you get them, sell them, great, but make sure you use the tan for the build. All right, so I almost forgot to give you guys the preset buy screen. So we'll stick this in there. It'll be kind of abrupt, and I like making my editor's life's hard. So here it is for you guys. You're looking for the other buy screen for all the parts and pieces. About 110K if you buy everything off the flea, not excluding the cheapness of some of the barters and things like that. Now, as far as putting this thing together, it's not too complicated. You want to pull off the muzzle brake, the pistol grip, the stock, and then the mag. Make sure you pull the mag out because it will not work, and I'll show you that in a sec. And then just start slapping stuff on there. Flashlight, pistol grip, Annihilator, the RK1, the buffer tube adapter, the buffer tube, and boom, we've got our little checkbox. Now look at this. I want you to show you this. If you leave the mag in, it will not let you turn it on or turn it in. So make sure you take that mag off. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to save my preset real quick just because I haven't done it yet. I was playing around. I'm doing these things as we film them. So Gunsmith Part 12, right? I'm not wrong. Yep, Gunsmith Part 12. We're saved. We will go turn this into mechanic and move on to Gunsmith Part 13. Hopefully there's not a 24-hour wall. I don't know yet. Okay, completed Gunsmith Part 12, and we have 13, which is going to be the RSAS, which is an interesting video. We'll talk about it a little bit more. I'll dive into that. Excited to get this one done for you guys. Check up there. It'll be up in the top left once it's ready to go. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope these are helpful. I hope I'm saving you money. Make sure you hit that like button. We'll see you on the next one.